Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back again with another video. So, as you guys know, I like to do fire service related videos every now and then, but I also like to stick with the military subject. So, here is a military firefighter's helmet that I found at an antique store almost a year ago, probably over a year ago now, and I've just been waiting to do a video on it, so here it is now, finally, May 29th, 2021. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here's the helmet, and I came across this at an antique store that usually doesn't sell more modern pieces like this. It all depends on the booth owner, but most of the items in this store are true antiques, so it would be kind of weird to see anything newer than, I'd say, 2000 there. So I came across this, and it's hard to tell in the camera, but this is not red, it's hot pink. And of course you got your standard reflectors and your shield. The face shield's been removed, still has a chin strap, has a name on the back, D-ring to hang it up. And on the inside, you got your standard liner and your Nomex neck shroud or helmet or ear shroud, whatever you want to call it, and just your ratchet adjuster. I guess this is the model number or something. This one was made June 8th, 1999. So it should have been taken out of service in theory in 2009, because the NFPA says that these things have a 10-year lifespan. And you could see part of the padding is deteriorating. But underneath the reflectors, you got just the normal black finish from Carnes and Brothers when the helmet was manufactured. And smashed but still present eagle, missing the rivets or points of contact to secure it to the helmet. So typically the white is a chief, and you can see past it the bugles, but it has this radioactive symbol. It says Ellsworth Air Force Base Fire Department, and knowing some of the Ellsworth guys, I've never seen this helmet like this before. I've never seen one like it before, and I've never seen one like it after. So, you know, is this a fantasy piece? Is this some retirement gift? How did it end up at an antique store? You know, is it some sort of, because with the pink in this, I thought maybe at first some type of cancer awareness piece. Not really sure. So and like this style of helmet shield, I mean, these are expensive shields. You just don't make this just for like a costume or something. Like, this has a purpose for something. So I asked one of the Ellsworth firefighters, and he talked to some people that he knew, and one of the persons, or the only other person that said anything on it that he talked to, said, quote, LOL, yep, that was when the Air Force was going to put the CEX under Fire Chief. Marge was the CEX Flight Chief. Luckily, the Air Force changed their mind on it. And that's all he said about it. CEX in the Air Force is the Contingency Support Doctorate, or Direct... I can't pronounce that word, sorry guys. The CEX is responsible for ensuring Air Force active duty and Air Force Reserve component civil engineer personnel are trained and equipped to deploy anywhere in the world during wartime or peacetime emergencies. So that's what the CEX is. Basically, they created the helmet for this person named Marge, and you could see a name, like the letters of a name right under here. But basically, so they created the helmet for the CEX chief, so that's what it would explain why this was white. And this must have been basically the best that we could come up with, was that they painted it like this to distinguish it from an actual fire helmet, like an interior fire helmet, you know, so somebody didn't use it, or, you know. But there it is, the CEX Air Force fire helmet. Bit of interesting history behind it. And I'm glad that we were able to figure out where it came from, or the story behind it. So that is going to wrap up my review of it. If you guys have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. But as always, have a nice day.